сука, ненавижу ее. Super Seducer'а. Это только мне хочет громко. Нет, я не хочу третий эпизод, сука. Хочу четвертый. Девушка в кофейне. Взять номер. Вместо кофейни за столиком игры всех будильников слушать. Интереснее, человек книга и получить ей номер. Смогу ли я? Ебать, а что по качеству? Что мыло такое? Это у нее рожа сольная, шок. Я на самом деле не хочу получить ее номер. Спросить занятий, подсесть к ней дерзко. Спросить, что подарить твоей подруге, присесть к ней за столик. Скажешь, что ты читал эту книгу и что герой умирает в конце. Остаться стоять и спросить, что она читает. Обвинить ее в том, что она цепляет мужчин, прикрываясь чтением. Вы не поверите, чат? Но мне почему-то кажется, что вот эти два зайдут. Но я сажусь дерзко.
Hey, excuse me.
Hi.
Are you using this chair?
No.
Oh, great. I'll just join you then.
Okay.
How's it going?
That's all right. How are you?
Good. My name's Richard.
Richard Brenna.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Can I help you?
Well, that all depends.
Okay.
No, I'm joking. I just saw you reading and I thought I'd come and say hello because I have a few minutes before my friends come. So.
Oh, okay.
This is the right option. It will work
Ну,
if
я
you pull it
просто
off
шарю.
with, you know, a bit of a smirk, playfulness. So if it suits your character, this will work as a way to start a conversation in the coffee shop.
Мы проходим на 100% чат? Это не пройдет 100%. Это пройдет 100%, это я хуй знает. Мы проходим на 100% чат или мы рофлим?
And you normally read philosophy?
No. I mean, I think, well, in every book there's a little philosophy. I'm not a huge Kafka fan. I was just in Prague recently.
Кавку, блядь,
He's
читает.
from Czech Republic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's where his house is.
I didn't know actually.
Yeah. Well, if you go, they'll talk about Kafka. So.
Nice. And what else do you like to read? Do you like
I generally read
fiction?
На 100% рофл я не смогу так.
fiction.
Она
and,
иногда
like,
заходит,
20th
какая-то хуйня про
century
рофл
American
заходит,
lit.
типа плюс-минус.
Who's that? Mark Twain or something?
Like Salinger, or maybe I just recently read a novella called A Day No Pigs Would Die. It's really
A day
nice.
no pigs would die.
Yeah.
That's like when everyone's vegetarian or Muslim.
Well, I won't spoil it, but you're on
Ебать,
the
мы
right
пропустили
track.
во
Oh
всегда.
yeah, nice one.
Yeah. What do you
Cool.
read?
I read a lot of different stuff. So I like business, biography, psychology, philosophy too, and I like old English classics and Russian classics.
Russian classics, such as.
Tolstoy, Dostoevsky,
You
all,
like
all the
Tolstoy?
usual stuff. Yeah,
Очень
he's a
люблю
great
Толстого.
writer. And obviously in translation maybe it's different, but
Yeah. but
it's still very cool.
what about Bulgakov?
Yeah, Master Margarita
Yeah,
and
like
stuff.
Bulgakov.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I like Russian lit.
Nice one. That's good. We have something in common already.
Yeah, I guess so.
О,
We do.
ебать, изи пикапим подругу сольную.
Correct. It's important to always focus the conversation on the girl as much as possible because then it's just going to be more interesting for her.
So, how are you able to be free in the middle of the morning on a Thursday?
Well, I do have a job, but it's kind of from the laptop, from home, or from anywhere. But it's like internet stuff, and with America, so
Шиза.
in Europe, I need to wait until they wake up and whatever. So
Right.
I'm kind of free, and
Yeah.
then can be working at home, lying in bed, lying on the balcony, generally lying down working.
That's
So
nice.
that's cool. And how about you? How come you're?
Обычно подруги, блядь, такого не спрашивают, не сидят такие
Well,
и смотрят. на тебя.
I work at the university, so I have kind of an unusual schedule. I have some free time during the day, and I work in the evenings.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ну вот это... Хуй знает, знает любитель я на работу, или это просто... Вот это типа 100% ответ. А вот это я не знаю, я просто... если рофлить, я хочу рофлить, типа, вот или рофл, а потом правильный ответ. А так я просто нажму, и там будет половинка, типа, ебучая. И, типа, я как лох. Вроде, типа, продолжил разговор, но как, типа, как лох сижу, блядь. Как в жизни, короче. Не хочу так. Ну, давайте вот это.
So what do you teach in the university? Let me guess. So, blonde hair.
Oh, careful.
No. It's going somewhere nice. Sexy outfit and heels. I'm going to say you teach like sex ed, something like that.
Not close.
No?
No.
Well, come on. Look at you. You're not teaching, you know, ancient history or something, are you? Dressed all like this, sexy and whatever.
So you're suggesting I'm dumb?
Dumb to teach sex? It's very valuable for children these days. You know, safe sex, not having...
Походу, ты вот хуйня,
sex,
которая
or
50
whatever
на
you
50,
teach.
типа,
What do you
говно
teach
ебаное.
in sex?
Oh my gosh.
Not that you can
You
teach
should-
me anything,
Oh, okay.
but I could, maybe
Will
I could
you
have some
just
ideas.
leave?
А,
I
ладно.
think, this is very uncomfortable.
Well, look, when it comes to sex, not to kind of blow my own trumpet, as they say, but I do know quite a lot.
Oh,
Very experienced. Years.
Sure you are.
Years and years. Supermodels, whatever.
Okay.
Lots of experience. So maybe we could meet and I give you some of my ideas, or better yet, show you.
No.
Бля.
Just leave.
When you say no, do you mean yes or
I mean no. No always means no.
no like no?
No, like you should leave right.
Not bad meaning good, like Michael Jackson.
No, like I'm thinking about calling the police.
Okay, well look, it's lovely meeting you. I do have to go, and actually I've got
You
another girl to meet. I was
Great.
only being friendly. I didn't
Yeah.
actually want to date
I'm
you. I was
sure
just-
she's
I
a
was just-
treat.
She's wonderful.
I
Don't worry,
bet.
but cool. Maybe see you at the university. I'll pop in for the sex class.
Uh-huh.
Not that I need it. Okay, so the real life lesson here is not to take things too sexual too quickly. It rarely works. If it does work, it's when she's drunk in a bar. Definitely not in the daytime when she's reading Kafka.
Ну вот это типа 50 на 50, а вот это вот 100% тема.
So you teach at the university. That's interesting.
Yeah.
And tell me, do you actually like what you do, or you do it just for money?
No, I really do like what I do.
Great. You feel like you're making a difference in people's lives and all of this?
Yeah, I actually do. I feel like what I do is important and that the information I convey will be valuable to these people and to my students.
That could be true, because I still remember my teachers from primary school and in secondary school. I don't know if you're the same, but did you like the subjects most where the teachers were good? And then later, maybe you weren't even interested in that subject. So a good teacher can just change the whole course of someone's life.
Absolutely. And
Storybook.
like looking back and thinking, what years of school are your favorite? It's like, well, whatever year you had the good teachers, because what you learn is kind of irrelevant.
And you're a good teacher? They like
I
you?
think so. I hope so.
That's
I
cool.
try.
No, I like it, to be honest, because it's very rare. You know, most people just do their job for money and then they come and moan about it and they hate it. So it's good to meet someone like you who actually enjoys what they do and is making a difference.
Thanks.
This is a nice thing that you can ask anyone, so well done for picking this. It's the right option, and it can always lead to an interesting conversation. Whether she's into a job, she can tell you why, or she's not, and she can tell you something else that she's passionate about. And what's your subject? What do you teach?
American culture.
Huh, what does that entail?
So kind of quite a few different themes. For example, we kind of started with an overview of American values, which was really interesting.
Like freedom and stuff, yeah?
Things like that, and even more so, for example, an interesting one is how Americans relate to the future. Like it's something we feel like we can control in some sense. And
Like Back to the Future, the movie.
I don't know what you mean.
Okay, but Americans think that they control their own destiny,
Yeah.
kind of, yeah?
Ну вот это не зайдет. Блядь, я нажал,
The thing
сука.
is, I'm a little bit skeptical. I don't know, it's strange
Случайно.
that there's even a subject about it, because American culture, couldn't you teach that in like, I don't know, half a day or
Но это не
something?
зайдет
American
100%.
culture,
Like you invented what, a burger and a donut, and
the internet.
that was in Europe.
No.
Yeah, it was. It was some
No, it was-
Norwegian
it
dude
was
or
the
English
Navy.
guy probably.
No,
Pretty sure.
I'm sure you're wrong.
I'm going to check that using.
ahead.
I'll use the internet that was
We
invented
use-
in Europe.
We use Google.
Google was from Stanford University. Yeah, that was well done. You made a page with
Бля,
a
я боюсь,
box
что это
and you can
профит.
search. So but that's not really culture. That's technology.
Okay, fair enough. No, we do have a pretty, I would say we have a rich culture. There's a lot of different cultures that have influenced
But
us.
who was American? Michelangelo, Da Vinci, were they American?
Well, you're being a little Eurocentric right now.
Who was American? Let me think. Charles Dickens, Shakespeare? Were they American? Who else?
Charles Dickens is really overrated, frankly.
Very overrated, yeah. Yeah. But who, like, what culture, America? I don't know, I'm drawing a blank, basically.
Like you can't think of any American authors.
Well, I can. What's that Grapes of Wrath guy? What's it?
Steinbeck.
George Steinbeck, yeah. He wrote 2 mediocre books. But I mean, of course there's writers,
Yeah.
but
I mean, why is culture only encompassed within classic art?
you tell me, but it is.
I disagree. I don't think it is. I think that's a very English perspective.
I'm not saying what you teach is useless.
Джек
It's
Лондон
just
это чей
maybe you
писатель?
could
Американский
teach
или
something
нет?
else.
Помню, моим любимым
Well,
в детстве
it's a
был, я даже не
subject,
знаю,
so.
откуда он.
Alright.
It's pretty valuable.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
that people
better-
don't say offensive things to Americans like this.
Okay, well,
they
I mean, you'll
understand.
tell me more, and I'll get to know. Maybe you'll teach me. But
Да,
I mean,
что
I
мне
do
кажется,
like donuts,
что оно
so
прокляно.
that's one thing America
We've done that.
big win there, so that's good.
Yeah. I'll tell them you said so.
Although
Вот
it's
я-
done kind of
я так и
playfully,
знал,
it might
что
be
это хуйня,
okay.
блядь,
It's
проклял.
probably not the best time to be
Сука.
insulting and teasing, so not the best option.
I really enjoy my job, but there is this one little thing that's very frustrating for me. I've got this problem where I can't print all the copies that I need, but I want my students to all have their own copy to take home.
Что за хуйня
But then
такая,
I
что
have to go to the
произошла?
printer like every day, and it gets kind of expensive.
Блядь,
what do you
утро
think I should do?
четверга, блядь, что происходит в этом кафе? А, я типа не слышал ее. Я не слышал, что она сказала. Я даже не знаю, где здесь рофельные ответы, потому что у этого дауна может все что угодно зайти. О чем она говорила-то, блядь? Ну вот это не должно зайти, по идее.
Well, when you have a problem like this, it's important to, that's it, you should talk to your boss about the problem. You know, whatever it is,
Yeah.
not important, but, you know, talk to them in a way that shows that you're on their side
Okay.
and that you want the best for the department, and should be okay.
Okay. That's pretty good advice.
Oops, looks like you got a little bit distracted there, but, you know, I understand why it happened. There was a very beautiful girl going by.
И эта хуйня
So you
прокнула.
got your
Ёбаный в рот.
teaching thing, and what else is important in your
Походу я не
life?
могу
What else is
рофлить, я
awesome?
могу только
I
хуёво
really love
отвечать.
dogs, and I love to travel.
Travel?
Yeah.
That's cool. Do you travel a lot?
I've traveled quite a bit these last couple of years, especially.
Nice. And where some places you've
Почему
been?
тянок путешествия? Это главное, это что
In
они
Europe,
делают.
I've been in Prague, Russia, Ukraine,
Россия, Украина, Польша. Вот это я понимаю
Lithuania,
страны, ебать, для посещения.
Nice. All of Eastern Europe and kind of
Yeah.
former USSR, yeah?
yes.
Nice. And tell me, what's the absolute best place you've seen? Like, if people who have never
Беларуси не была,
traveled anywhere
жалко.
say, where's the best
Или они в
place
Беларуси
that I
сейчас
should see?
находятся?
Where is it?
I would actually say that you should go to the United States and go see the Grand Canyon. It's amazing. I can't do it justice with words, but it's wonderful.
Okay.
So, do you travel?
Yeah, I do. I travel. I used to travel a lot more than I do now. When I was younger, and been to a lot of countries.
Как злобняк
Europe,
катался.
Asia,
Oh, yeah,
the
Asia.
Потом на
Americas.
стриме
Yeah.
рассказывал.
Where
Pretty
were you
much.
in Asia?
Asia, I was in Japan, China, Hong Kong, like most of Asia, and I like Singapore, but probably my favorite place was Thailand.
So, tell me what you liked about Thailand.
Well, let's
Он
just
сам
say for a
рофлит на
small
камеру,
guy
блядь.
who likes women, you know, sometimes 2, 3 women at a time. It's just like heaven. God, the things I got up to in that week, just
What do you mean?
well, all your fantasies can come true. You go to the place, there's all these chicks.
Not to mince
You,
words. Are you-
$50.
You're describing prostitution.
Yeah, but it's legal there, so it's okay.
Oh. Wow, that's a very
Yeah,
shocking
and it's
admission.
cheap. The best thing is it's cheap, and they're pretty, very pretty, and happy. Happy prostitutes.
Happy prostitutes.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really. That seems wrong.
And I made them happier, I think.
Oh, I doubt that.
Because
Okay.
the other guys there, you know, there are loads of these horrible, fat,
This is really-
sleazy guys, and I'm, you know, very polite and friendly.
This is. I'm not sure this is a. We should talk about this.
No, of course. I mean, you asked what I liked about Thailand, and I'm just
Yeah.
an honest
I
guy.
just-
That's how
I
it is.
understand
So
honesty, but
yeah. I mean, if
that's-
you ask me anything, you can, but you got to be ready for the response. So if you ask me what I like
suppose.
doing in Thailand, what I like doing in bed, what I like doing in, you know, other places, a lot of places, I'll be honest. But that's cool. You know, don't need to talk about it. But it was all legal, and they were very happy.
I guess I
so.
just don't see how it being legal makes it any less disgusting.
Триггерит.
It was quite dirty, but I wouldn't say disgusting. But anyway, we don't need to talk about it anymore. That's cool. Okay, so there you have it. Don't go to Thailand. Don't sleep with prostitutes. Don't tell people about the prostitutes that you didn't sleep with when you didn't go to Thailand, and you'll be okay.
Ну, это стопроцентный ответ. Это 50 на 50, наверное. Вот это я не уверен, потому что это, скорее всего, пиздеж. Но вот это, по идее, не должно прокнуть.
Grand Canyon, but isn't that like just some big empty hole in the ground?
That is what it is. Yeah. But it's very picturesque.
They don't have nightclubs there, do they?
No, it's more of a natural.
How fast the Wi-Fi?
I think they probably would have cell coverage in some parts.
Yeah, 4G, LTE.
Maybe. I don't know.
I'll check it out. I mean, it's quite far, and it's nature. Nature's kind of boring, right? Like
Yeah, if you don't like nature, it's probably.
Vegas, lights, action, whatever. Grand Canyon, hole in the ground, slow Wi-Fi
В
stuff.
смысле, зачем?
No,
Понять, как
I don't know.
типа, как
Well,
две
your
девушек
description is not inaccurate, but
на 8 марта.
if you don't appreciate nature, it probably would be boring.
Yeah, I don't really. More of a city guy, but that's cool. People are different, right?
Yeah.
You know, some people like trees, and some people like chopping them down and building apartment blocks. So
True.
it's all right. This is being stupid and negative. You know why it's
Блять,
wrong.
это прокнуло.
Oh, should I say that? No. Oh, I've run out of things to say.
А, походу, я не смог попросить ей номер, да? Потому что слишком много проебывался. А, нет. Бля, если честно, мне кажется, что здесь ничего не сработает. Хотя С, наверное, сработает. Б не сработает. А... Я думаю, 50 на 50. Мне кажется, Б вообще не сработает.
You've got a necklace on. Was it a present?
А,
or
блядь, походу
Yeah.
сработает.
It was a gift.
Does it have a special memory?
Здесь написано думать, что сказать,
not
а не
really.
сказать, блядь.
Okay, cool. Wrong choice. Now, this is actually what 95% of guys do, but in this case, it shows weakness and just not good.
Пытаешься рофлить, а получается,
Sometimes you like to
я же
do
говорю,
for
как будто
fun.
ты лох.
Well, as long as I can remember, I've always loved playing volleyball, so that's something
okay.
I
Можем
try
два
to
раза
do whenever I
прийти.
can.
Nice. I played it at school. They had
Yeah.
it in my school, but since then I didn't. But they play. I go to Barcelona a lot, and they play on the beach. Do you play beach volleyball?
I will, yeah.
Oh, very
In a
nice.
pinch.
Are you very good?
Yeah.
You can do that where you jump and smash
sure.
it down. Cool. cool.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It's harder on the beach because the nets are higher, but yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, it's a cool hobby. And anything else you do?
Yeah, probably the thing I do the most is study Russian for hobbies.
Очень тяжело в Беларуси, блядь, выучить русский. Пиздец, сложно, пацаны. Я как украинец говорю.
Russia. And Russian, that's kind of weird, to be honest. I mean, can you pick like a better country or better language?
Well, I know that, I mean, there's certainly people sometimes think that maybe Europe is more interesting or safe or something, but I've spent a lot of time in Russia and it's wonderful.
Well, I mean, look at Putin. He goes around invading everywhere, blowing stuff up. Look at
Putin
all
is
these
just one facet of a very
vodka
complicated place.
lots of vodka, bears, snow. Isn't it just like a desolate wasteland full of
No,
horrible people?
it's really not. The people are wonderful. There is some issues with alcohol.
1 foot gold digging and beating people up, isn't it?
You need to get out of, if you go beyond Moscow, I think you would find in the small towns, people are really pleasant.
Peasant or pleasant?
Pleasant.
Sounds
It's wonderful.
disastrous.
And
Про
also,
peasant
look at
вообще
their, I mean, they have
сильно,
literary
блядь.
giants. Dostoevsky,
Oh.
he's amazing.
Yeah, he
Some
was-
people like Tolstoy.
He was pretty good, but look at all the politics and stuff. I mean, what are you, like a communist or something?
No, I'm not a communist. And actually, neither.
You don't love freedom and the American way and all that?
Russia is not a communist country.
No, but it's like I mean, how long's Putin been in power? Like 100 years or something, you know? And he used to be the boss of the KGB. It's just a...
Yeah, FSB. Yeah. Well, I think if you can separate yourself at all from one aspect, you don't have to like everything about a culture to appreciate it.
So you study Russian, you like Russia, but you're not evil, is what you're telling
That's
me.
what I'm telling you.
Okay.
And neither are they.
I give you the benefit of the doubt.
Thank you.
The lesson here is to try and be empathetic. So if someone's taken the time to study Russian, why don't you find out why, right? It takes a lot of effort, a lot of energy. It's a lot harder than other subjects. So before you judge, try and listen a little bit and you might learn
Я
something.
советую что-то вам посмотреть Рофла, знаете, американский, ну, зарубежный стример, да, американский Рофл, Хрустом стримит. Типа на ютубе нарезочки, где он изучает русский. Ебать там рофлы, просто пиздец. Когда ему пишут, типа... Ну ладно, не буду спойлерить, но просто посмотрите, кому интересно. Он там сидит на сайте и пытается выучить русский язык. Очень рофильно. Я вчера смотрел. Ну, вот это 100%. Вот это 100%. А вот это я хуй знает. Это может быть типа 50 на 50. Здесь может быть больше не быть фейла. Но вот это 50 на 50. Вот это вот хуй знает. Рекфул, ник стримера.
Russian?
Yeah.
Ah, you know, I meet loads of people that speak, what, French, English, obviously Spanish, German. But Russian, it's really rare to meet someone
Очень
who
сложно.
speaks Russian. It's
Yeah.
pretty cool. How come you chose that?
I don't really have a good reason. When I was in high school, I had the opportunity to do
Знаете, что я
study
понял?
abroad, and
Можно
my
паузу?
choices were
Можно как-то паузу
France
ставить? Не, наверное, нельзя.
and Russia, and
Ладно,
I didn't
сейчас
want to go to
расскажу.
France. So I went to Russia, and then I just never quit.
Я не хотел ехать во Францию,
I
хотел
actually
поехать в
like that you
Россию. Ну ты
chose
тупая,
something
сука.
tough and
Я
that
в шоке
you
из себя.
stuck with it. And, you know, like I said, most people take the easy options all the time. So it's interesting and cool that you did that.
Thank you.
Nice one. You know, when a
Nice
girl
one.
has something that is a real talent, something that she should be proud of, something she's worked hard on, that's the kind of thing you don't want to tease her too much on. So, you know, say well done, say you respect that, and say why, and then go deeper into it because, you know, you need to find out why she would do that, why she was interested, what would make her spend the time on it. And it's going to lead to interesting conversation, make her feel good as well.
I noticed you have an accent. Do you mind if I ask where you're from?
England, actually.
Whereabouts?
Was born in London, but actually, you know what? When I was young, I lived in South London, and they have a strong accent there. It's like South London and things like this. But because I travelled a lot and I moved, I've lost most of my accent. But do I still sound British to you?
Yes, very much.
That's good.
Короче, я предлагаю как? Делать два прохождения. Первое делать рофильное, то есть все ответы выбирайте как можно хуже. А второе, вот чисто как бы я прошел на 100%. Ну, то есть с первого раза. Ну, то есть со второго, но прошел бы на 100%. Или наоборот, я могу пройти на 100%, а потом пройти по рофельному пути. Так будет интереснее. Просто иногда он такую ересь, типа, задвигает, что мне аж стыдно, потому что, типа, вот лучше сказать хуйню и съебаться, или чем сказать, типа, полухуйню и остаться сидеть, когда он тупо рофл, но я не могу просто знать, где рофл, ну, где рофл, блядь, он даже иногда зайдет. Рассказать, как девушке с ХСМ, потом британском акценте, что тебе везде обламывается. Но второе, это 100% не зайдет. Не должно
It's
зайти.
funny you should ask me about my accent because girls just go crazy for it.
Do they really?
Yeah, maybe you are a bit now, but we get to that later. But yeah, just everywhere I go, oh my God, are you British? In America or in, I don't know, Brazil, everywhere. Say tomato, say this. And then they just don't have to do anything.
Скажи,
Can
что на
talk about the most
украинском.
boring subject. And the girls
Да?
just, you know, like this. So yeah, just girls want to sleep with me based on the accent. When I in England they don't, but you know, when I travel they
Сначала
really
на
do.
100,
So
потом
that's
рофл.
why I travel. To be
Или не
honest,
надо два
just,
раза вообще.
get laid a lot.
Gross.
It's my accent.
That's very gross.
Very lucky. Proud to be British because of that mainly. So if you want me to say, you know, some stuff, tomato, potato, or whatever you say, with my English accent, tomato. How's that make you feel?
I
Does it
feel
make you-
nothing.
Does it make
Да,
you
блядь,
angry?
не-
Oh my God.
You like it?
No, I'm sorry. I don't fetishize the British accent.
Ah,
Sorry.
what? What accent do you like then?
I don't fetishize any accent.
Ugh, it's a bit boring because I can do French accent and, you know, a few other accents. You're telling me it's wasted on you.
It's wasted.
So I need to
Solidly
get you
wasted.
wasted is the way.
Or something else, yeah.
Okay. Although it's very true. 100% true. Don't need to say it, do you?
Это, говорит, 100%. Ты в них поступил, там одна провинциалка просила мне сказать молоко, ибо москвич говорит молоко. Да, москвичи еще говорят... Как-то не клубника говорят по-другому. Ну, хуй с тобой, с твоим московским акцентом, блядь. Слышишь ты, блядь. Это 100%, вот это хуй с ним.
And I guess you like my British accent.
Yeah, it's nice.
That's good. Yeah, most people like it, so it's good. I'm happy I was born in England and not like Germany or something. Or
Really?
yeah, what do you think? German accent is kind of.
I think it
rough
sounds
and-
fine.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
like Arnold Schwarzenegger?
He's Austrian, but yeah.
Ah, yeah, but similar accent.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. A little bit too cocky, not the right time.
Я же говорил, конечно, понимаю, что это игра, но девушка, которая аспирант, преподаватель культуры, сидящая в кафе утром, мечтая кавку без алкоголя, еще не профлила про Таиланд, а проститутки тоже хотят любви, но ее нафиг, я бы лучше выбрал ту, на которую отвлеклись. Она уж точно даст номер. Да, она, блядь, здесь вообще нахуй. Утром ходит просто в такой платье супер коротком. Такое впечатление, что прокнет все, кроме вот этого. Это прокнет. Это хуй знает.
Well, listen, I hope you don't find it forward of me, but I just think you're stunning, and I want to take you on a very romantic date. Dinner, candles, the whole works.
That's really sweet, but unfortunately, I actually am kind of seeing someone.
Ah, is it very serious? You're going to get married?
It's pretty serious.
Maybe room for a little, you know, trial date, and if it goes well, you could
No, I don't think so.
ditch him.
I'm pretty serious about him.
Okay, well, nothing ventured, nothing gained, as they say. It's great to meet you, and I'll go and cry. No, I mean, I'll go for... No, it was okay. All right, see ya.
Bye.
it's too early to make that kind of move. That's why that didn't work.
Ну, это прокнет на 100%, мне кажется.
What do you like to do in, I don't know, for fun, like in the evening? Because you study Russian and whatever, but do you drink, dance, anything else?
All of the above, yeah.
Yeah? At the same time?
When the mood strikes, yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, I like going out sometimes, cocktail bars, different bars. Do you smoke shisha?
Hookah.
Yeah, hookah you call it in America, right?
Yeah, I have from time to time. I'm not a huge fan, but
I quite like it. They say it's
Yeah.
really unhealthy, but
it
I think
seems unhealthy.
once a month. But you don't cough after it, so
Кальян.
It's healthy?
yeah. So we need to do it sometime, like shisha, hookah,
Хука.
cocktails, and then dancing.
Oh, maybe.
When you want to transition to seeing someone again, it's very good to build up a picture of the kind of things that they do, the way they spend their time, because you might find a mutual connection. You find that you share some activities, or that you do some things that she wants to do, she does some things that you'd like to try, and then it makes it very easy to then go on and suggest a date.
Ну,
from
я
there
слишком
and
легко
take the
было
number.
цепануть, на самом деле. Или даже
Do
хуёвые
you have
фразы
any other
работали.
outdoor, like active stuff you like to do?
Yeah.
Volleyball,
Тупо шкура.
anything else?
Yeah, I grew up in the country,
Понятно,
so I really enjoy
уходим,
a lot
пацаны.
of nature activities. I like hiking and I love fishing.
Fishing?
Fishing, yeah.
A girl who likes fishing?
It happens. Yeah,
Wow.
we exist.
That's interesting. I've never done fishing, but I loved outside as well, you know, walking in parks or hiking if you've got somewhere like that. How about bicycle?
I like that too.
Yeah. Well, that's something else we could do one day, like take some bicycles, ride out somewhere.
Yeah. That would be nice.
У нее же, блядь, парень есть. Алло. Hello. Куб. Блядь. Я хочу посмотреть вот это, да я не знаю, прокнет это или нет. И вот это, вот это. Мне кажется, вот это прокнет, вот это.
Hang on, come closer a second. And just see something. That's it. Well, come back.
What are you doing?
I just wanted to touch your face. You've got really
Why?
soft skin, and you look like a little baby. I just wanted to like kuchi something like that.
That's a little unusual. No,
No.
I don't like that.
Normal. Guys don't do that to you.
No. Guys don't do that.
To you.
Period.
I do it all the time. Girls love it because it's like a big compliment. You look young. You have nice skin. So touch your face.
Oh, I'm sorry. That makes me
I
uncomfortable.
wash my hands.
Бля, господи, хоть бы это не прокнуло вообще полностью. Если это прокнет наполовину, я просто охуею.
Still, no.
Well, maybe it's too soon. I'll wait.
Definitely too soon.
Like next time we meet, have a few drinks, and then get some face touching going on. Yeah.
I don't think so. I'm sorry.
I really want to touch your face now. All right.
It's creepy.
Okay.
Слава
Okay, that was
Богу.
a funny example, but in the daytime, you really don't need to touch her at all. It's fine just to work towards the number and have a good conversation.
Вот это прокает 100%, вот это прокает на 50%. А вот это вот хуй знает.
Are you interested in psychology?
Yeah.
Это просто интересно
Have you
послушать.
ever done this psychology test called the cube? All right, it's really interesting. Do you want to do it just right now? It takes like 1 minute and it will tell you all about your personality.
Sure.
Okay, so close your eyes. And I want you to imagine that you're in some place, there's like a landscape.
А, сейчас опять про
anything you
клубнику,
like.
что ли, будет?
And in that
Ah, нет.
landscape, there's a cube somewhere. And describe to me what the cube looks like.
Okay, it's silver.
Yeah,
It's floating.
okay,
It's small, like the size of a die.
okay, cool. And then somewhere in relation to the cube is the ladder. Can you describe the ladder?
Маленький куб, лестница, она же,
Okay,
блядь,
it's green.
как кость.
It's not, it's one of these ladders, not one of these ladders.
How big is it?
Like 3 times the size of a person.
Блядь, я сказал, игральная
Pretty
кость,
big.
куб.
And then somewhere in
нахуй
this scene
что?
there's a horse.
Okay.
And can you tell me like what it's doing and
Двери,
it
сука,
looks
не
like
смазали.
It's grazing. It's a paint.
okay?
And it looks very healthy.
Is it close to the cube or not?
It's probably
Он такой, бам, и
30
заебала,
feet
я
from the
потрогал,
cube.
пока она там думает.
Okay. And somewhere there are some flowers. Tell me about the flowers.
The flowers are by the horse. The horse is eating the flowers.
Ah, that's interesting. And the final thing, somewhere there's a storm. Where is it?
In the distance, near the mountains.
Very good. All right, open your eyes. So this tells you, this tells me about your character. So the cube represents your view of yourself. And if it's very big, it means you've got a huge ego, but it's quite small, so it means you're quite humble. But then it's silver, so you think, you know, you have that self-confidence that you've got something, you know, special and a little bit shiny, and that's good. And then the ladder represents your ambitions. So the fact that it's quite big and bigger than the cube and not like under it or whatever else means that you have quite big ambitions. So the horse represents your man. So it was quite good that he's healthy and, you know, looks good, and that he's nearby, right? He's not far away, which would mean he's not on the horizon or anything. And then the flowers represent your children that you're going to have in the future. So it's good that the man is near them, that he's not like an absentee dad or something, right? But a bit strange that he's eating them, so I don't know what to think about that. The final point is positive as well. It means that you have a sunny disposition because your problems are represented by the storm, and it's in the distance. You know, some people have the storm overhead, and it just means that they've always got problems, or that at that moment they're in a dark period in their life. So, does it sound pretty accurate?
Yeah.
Cool.
That's very cool.
This is quite interesting. It's a psychological
Что? Это
game.
прокнуло
There's a book
наполовину?
on it, and a lot of pickup artists have used it. It's quite an interesting psychological test. Again, like, the reason it's not the best choice is it's better if you can do without it. But if you'd like some, you know, little tricks and tools that you can carry around with you and use when necessary, this is okay and you can use it. So it doesn't destroy anything, but I'd say it's not the best option. Listen, I think things are just going swimmingly between us. So I've just noticed something. There's a restroom over there, right? And wait a second while I tell you my plan. You seem like an adventurous girl. Correct me if I'm wrong. You said you like, you know, doing different things. So what we're going to do, you're going to go to that restroom, and I'm just going to bang your brains out.
Oh my God. No. No. Just.
Well, just quickly, 3 minutes. I know you're busy.
I don't even know what to say. This is so
Well,
shockingly
I know you're
offensive.
happy. I know you're happy.
No.
You can say thank you. It's going to be great.
Ногу
Let's go
чисто
now.
почухал.
You're a pervert, and I want you to leave my
I've heard
table.
that before.
No, I'm sure you have.
I'm going to
Really,
leave.
you need to leave.
I'm going to leave
This
the
is
table.
no, yeah.
I tell you what I'm going to do. You're going to love it. I'm going to leave the table. I'll go and wait there.
Чё она улыбается, потому что она актриса, блядь, и
You
видно.
go do that.
You come and
Он
join
сам
me
орёт со
in
своих
like
фраз.
30 seconds so that people don't see us growing together. All right? So you're going to come in 30 seconds, all right? Yeah? You'll be there?
No, I won't be there. Just go. Go to the bathroom.
Go to the. I don't need to go to the bathroom to. Like, I don't need to
I'm not going with you.
use the bathroom.
Listen, really, this is totally inappropriate, extremely offensive, and I have been very clear.
I get it. You're a shy girl, but trust me, this is going to be like the best 5 minutes of your
No,
entire
seriously,
life.
just
Wonderful.
Just leave. Get lost. No more. I don't want. Not another word.
You do
Nope.
want.
Stop. Seriously, you're
But
you're
just-
creeping me out.
Just give me.
No, I don't.
Wait until you see what I've got
I am
here.
serious. You're extremely creepy. I want you to leave.
Extremely creepy.
Extremely creepy.
Look, I've had it with you. I'm not gonna. It's like,
Okay,
oh,
just- I
please
don't-
take
I
$1
don't
million.
wanna hear it.
No, I don't
I
want
don't
it.
wanna hear
No,
it.
I don't want it. Here, have these Lamborghini keys. Drive it. No, I
Go.
don't want it. Okay,
Go.
fine. I'm going.
Батин,
True gentleman.
true gentleman. Это 100% прокнет. А вот это хуй знает. Давайте
So
пробуем.
listen, it was great speaking to you. I should go, but give me a number and I'll message you.
Okay.
Это, походу, прокнет наполовину.
This is okay. You know, you get the number if you ask like this, usually. But it's much better if you can actually arrange something that you're going to do, kind of tell her what to expect, maybe arrange the day and time even, to take away as much of the uncertainty as possible, deal with as much as possible in that initial meeting.
Ну, это 100% вариант, это хуёвый вариант. А вот эти, ну, типа, это не прокнет вариант, а вот это вот, хуй знает, 50 на 50.
Okay, so I'm gonna get going, but it was lovely to see you.
Yeah.
Come, give me a little hug. Oh, too soon?
Yeah.
Okay, don't worry. I'll call you anyway. See you
Okay.
soon. Bye.
Bye.
The surprise kiss never works. Remember that a kiss should only come after you've created a nice seductive
ладно,
bubble
ебать.
and she wants it and she's giving you all the
Неплохо.
signs that she's ready.
Ну, вот это прокнет. Не, я хочу вот это посмотреть, мне кажется, это будет
Okay,
забавно.
so I'm gonna get going, but
Как
it was
будто
wonderful to
бизнесмен.
meet you. And you know, I guess we'll meet again soon.
Yeah.
Do some stuff. I'll message you, and yeah, it was lovely to see you. So
Yeah. You too. I'll
Okay,
take
bye.
my hand. Bye.
just because a girl allows you to touch her doesn't mean you should touch her as much as possible. We need to, you know, keep that respect and not overstep the boundary. So the minimum is good. Fast touches, soft, and not like that.
Ну, это типа 50 на 50, это 100%. Ну, понятно, что мы отвечаем 50 на 50.
Okay, so I better be going. See ya.
Okay, bye.
This one is counterintuitive, but it's exactly the right answer. The reason is that if you're too friendly at the leave and like, okay, see you again soon, it's lovely to meet you, really enjoyed it, see you, bye bye, like that, then it just means that she knows that you like her, she knows you're going to message her, and she's not really thinking about it. If you do the
Sure.
opposite and you're kind of cold, she might think, hang on, did I do something wrong there at the end? Does he really like me? Will he message me? Does he want to see me again? Just makes you look very cool and keeps her thinking about you in the interim between the time where you say bye-bye and the time when you message her and get in touch again.
Шо?
This is the right option. It will work if you pull it off with, you know, a bit of a smirk, playfulness.
типа, я
So
отвечал
if it
хуёвыми
suits your
вопросами.
character, this will work as a way to start a conversation. in a
Неверных
coffee
выборов
shop.
было еще 6 штук аж. Я хочу вначале проверить, вот чат, только вначале проверю. Вот это вот. Вот это вот.
Hey,
Hi.
what you got there?
A book.
I know. What's the... Show me the cover. Ah, that one.
Have you read it?
He dies in the end.
Yeah, he does.
Sorry to spoil it.
I've actually read it before.
Oh, you read it before? So you like it that much, you're reading it again?
Well, I read it when I was a lot younger, and I don't know if I understood it, so I thought I should reread it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Anyway, my name's Richard.
Brenna,
Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you.
This is a playful opener. Again, it can work if you deliver it correctly. Maybe she'll look confused at the worst, but you can still carry it on. And so it's actually got a very high chance of success.
Просто, блядь, что?
You know, I like your hair. It's nice colour and long.
Thank you.
But just one thing, I think it would look really, really good if maybe you washed it and conditioned it and stuff.
Excuse me.
You know, like get some shampoo, some conditioner, nice brand, you know, and just use that in the morning so it would look lustrous.
Well, that is a helpful tip.
Like mine,
I will.
lustrous.
Yes, I will.
Listen, it just so happens that I
Let
live
us
quite
know,
nearby,
the chase
and
you.
I've got this, what is it? You know, Aveda, very nice shampoo.
Never heard
Nice
of it.
reklama,
You could
дядя.
come back
YouTube,
and
suka.
I'll wash your hair. You know, like they do when you go for a haircut and you kind of lean back, but actually in the shower, obviously, because I don't have that seat. But I can wash your hair really nice. I've got this great Aveda. It's all natural, organic. And
Are you
whatever.
inviting me to your house to wash my hair?
Yeah, it'd be great. I want to see what it looks like. I've got hair dryer,
This is a first.
hairbrush.
A first for me, but
Very close though.
I'm sure it's tempting. But,
Of course.
But no.
No.
I'm going to pass. A hard pass.
Well, I mean, we can do it another day.
No,
So
I think I'm just going to have a hard pass indefinitely.
I don't really understand that hard pass indefinitely, but I guess it means that you want to meet me again soon. So I'm going to take your number because I see you've got a phone. I'll call your phone now and see it ring so that I make sure it's the right number and then we can meet another day.
This is actually my phone that I use in foreign countries, so it's got the wrong SIM in it, the wrong SIM card. I'm sorry. It's really difficult to get in touch with me.
I could give you my SIM and then call my number from Skype and we meet tomorrow.
I don't think so. I'm sorry.
No?
No.
All right, well, you know, we'll meet again, right? If it's meant to be,
maybe
then we will bump into each other.
If it's meant to be.
Who knows where, who knows when. But
Fair enough.
We will meet again. Okay, so that's one of my favorite moments in the game. And, you know, it does show a good positive trait, which is persistence. And in reality, maybe she would have broken and started laughing and actually liked you. But there's a point where you need to say, okay, I respect this girl. She said no to me, you know, 22 times. I think that's enough. I'm going to leave it there and I'm going to say, you know what, I'm going to go now, but just wanted to say, you know, you're wonderful, you're lovely, and it was a pleasure to meet you. Bye-bye, have a good day. And you go, and that's it. That way, you're leaving in a nice, gentlemanly way, creating a bit of a better impression. So try and aim for that, although, you know, it's one of my favorite choices, like I said. Actually, I like audiobooks as well. Do you like audiobooks?
Yeah.
Because sometimes I'm in my car, one of my cars. If I'm in like the Lambo, it's cool. I like audiobooks normally, I don't know, like psychology or something like that. If I'm chilling in the Rolls, then I want something more, I don't know, maybe inspirational, kind of leaning back, maybe drinking some champagne or something because it's got a little fridge. And maybe I want something more, yeah, like inspirational, like a biography of some legendary person or something like that. And I guess, you know, when I'm at home, I've got like the surround system in every room. How many rooms? I don't know, 16 rooms or something like that. So I can have the audiobook like tracking to every room that I'm in. And when I'm home, I don't know, yeah, maybe a novel or something in one of the jacuzzis or underwater speakers in the swimming pool. Listen to audiobooks there as well. So yeah, I really love audiobooks. They're great.
I see that. That's a lot of information. Very interesting.
Of course.
Yeah.
This is great. Actually, you know, it's quite funny. So it's just so dumb it might work if you didn't actually mean it. So much better to keep the attention focused on her, not be going off on any kind of monologue, especially one that is showing off.
So how are you able to be free in the middle of...
Это мы слышали.
You teach at university?
Yeah.
You know, I didn't go to university. I never liked school, and I thought it was just a waste of time, university, because think about it, you work for those 3 or 4 years, and then you've got experience, and you probably earn more money than the people that went to university, and there's not really much point to it, so it's kind of a waste of time, isn't it, university?
It depends on the person. I think there are quite a few people that agree with you.
Можно начать заново, интересно? Я хочу просто начальный, типа, посмотреть, не самый рофель, чем это, блядь, слушай. Хочу посмотреть, остаться и стоять, спросить, что она читает, обвинить в том, что она цепляет мужчин, прикрывать честь, спросить, что подарит твоей подруге.
Yo, what's up?
Hi, can I help you?
Don't look surprised. Come on. I know you were just reading that book and you're like, oh, there's a guy. I hope he comes and picks me up. I'm just going to pretend I'm reading this book and he'll think I'm really smart. And here I am.
Is this
it's your lucky day.
Is this a shtick? Are you trying to be funny?
Shtick. It's a happy moment for you because I've come and talked to you.
I can't tell if you're joking.
No, not at all. I mean, there you are. Blonde hair. Short dress. Nice, by the way.
Okay, first of all, I don't need to explain my choices to you. Eurotrash. So why don't you just go?
Well, that's one option, and I do like feisty girls, so maybe we could go together.
Oh, God. Well, I actually have a boyfriend.
You've got a little bit of spirit. You've got a boyfriend.
I've got a boyfriend.
Boyfriend? He's like your gay best friend that you go shopping with.
No, he is like my boyfriend who wouldn't like you.
I don't need him to like me as long as you like me.
I don't like
you.
you.
do like me.
I don't. Really, you're very offensive. And even if I didn't have a boyfriend, this would never happen because you're truly a disgusting human being.
Well, you know, that's one opinion, but I know
It's my
not
opinion,
true.
and it's the only opinion that matters in regards to how this progresses.
You're going to change your mind, trust me.
I'm
We're just
not.
going to spend a bit more time together.
You don't know more about my mind than I do. I can assure you.
Well, look, your boyfriend's not here, and you're going to like me. Trust me, everyone likes me.
I don't like you. I already know. I know.
You
So-
will.
I won't.
You will.
Really, I'm just trying to read here.
Ебать, какой настойчивый пиздец.
Come on. Not this
Oh my
again.
god. Okay. No, seriously, it's not funny. You're offensive. And I think you would have better luck with someone else.
I've lots of good luck with
I'm
everyone.
sure you do.
Yeah.
You have ruined any chance that would be with me.
Listen, it's not about my chance, it's about your chance, and today's your lucky day. So put the book down.
What's your name?
Let's get to know each other. Richard.
Richard, let me tell you something. On my lucky day, on
Yeah,
my worst day,
today.
I can do better than you. So I'm
Unlikely,
not interested.
unlikely.
I think that an unemployed homeless man would be an okay choice between the two of you.
Well, I am unemployed,
I'm not surprised.
but I have a home.
Well, she's special.
Okay, now put the book down. Let's, you know,
Really,
Yes,
you should go. My boyfriend will not like you.
boyfriend. What? He's coming here.
Yeah, he'll be here. We're going on a date, actually.
Is he a little midget that I can just pick up and?
Well, he's like a football player, American football, or men are men.
They're bigger than the English.
Откуда мне, блядь, парень, если она приехала сюда с Америки?
Look, I guess I'll go, but look, I'm gonna leave
Хотя,
you
ну
my
да, она
business
ж могла
card.
найти
I don't
здесь.
want it.
I know that now you don't want it, blah blah blah. But anyway, I'll leave it now, and you won't call me now.
No.
But one night when you're at home, feeling a little bit randy, maybe touching yourself,
Oh
and
my
your
God.
boyfriend's out
Seriously.
of town.
You need to
boyfriend's
just
out of
go.
town.
Just
yeah, I'll go now. And
Yeah,
you call
you
me.
need to go.
Call me when he's out of town and you're feeling, you know, a little bit freaky.
Oh my God.
And I'll come around and
you just go.
yeah, I'm going.
Just go. No.
See ya.
Ебать, Рофл.
Now that was funny, of course, and in the game, definitely, and you should carry on choosing funny choices. However, in real life, bear in mind the overall concept that when you approach a woman, you should be trying to brighten up her day, make her feel good, give her some, you know, interesting feelings, and by being very aggressive, obviously you're doing the opposite, and it's really bad karma.
Ладно, погнал. Я, короче, сделаю чай. И пойдем 5-й эпизод. Договорились, чат? Потому что нос заложила. Сейчас приду. Сделайте себе тоже чайку, не расходитесь. Так, чатик, я пришел. Че, еще одну? Сколько здесь эпизодов? Ебать. Раз, два, три, четыре, пять, шесть, 7. Долгие годы вы были друзьями, ты хочешь больше, сможете ли придать вашему общению работу? Цель секс. Блять. А у меня не забанят? Включаем. Что с тобой происходит, дядя? Позже в тот же день.
Haven't seen you for a while. How's it going?
Yeah, I'm very well. Thank you. I was
That's
very
good.
busy at some point, but
Yeah.
I'm very well now. Have some more time.
What have you got going on at the moment?
Actually, I'm gonna sign up for some designer courses.
Oh yeah.
Yes. So
That would be
I'm very
good. You wanted to do
excited.
that, right?
Yes, I'm very excited about that.
Very cool. What else?
Nothing, not much. Enjoying nice weather. Just very happy. How are you?
Yeah, pretty good.
What's going on?
Nothing. I'm not that busy. Kind of relaxed, enjoying life. Have some trips planned and stuff. Do you have anything
Nice.
planned? Holidays or anything?
This weekend I'm going to music festival, and I was gonna ask you to come.
Oh, I'd love to come.
No, I was gonna ask you to come and to take care of my cats.
Oh,
Do you
okay.
have some free time? Just few times during this weekend to come and to cook for
To
Tom.
cook?
Yes.
You mean open the tin and like?
No,
pour-
no. He's not eating that. No, of course. He needs somebody to cook for him. And I was gonna
Нихуя
ask you.
себе. Что там за кот?
And I don't know, just spend time with him, stroke a little bit, put him in the bed when he falls asleep. Can you do that? You'll like it. He's very sweet.
Блять, подождите, я вообще могу такое показывать на стриме? Блять, что-то я не уверен. Бля, а это другие стримеры проходили нормально?
Well, to be honest, I always did think about doing things with your pussy, but not cooking for it.
What? Richard, it's me.
Yeah,
Me, your
you're,
friend.
but you're very attractive, to be honest, and we spend a
but
lot
we've
of
been
time
friends
together.
for how many years?
Spend a lot of time together, and sometimes at night when we're not together, I kind of
Being friends
imagine
doesn't mean
things
to
and
do
think
this kind
about
of
you.
things for each other.
And you've got that picture on Facebook in your bikini and stuff. You
Yeah.
just look really sexy on it, and I just
I mean,
imagined.
I'm happy you like me and
Slipping
you
it
like my
off.
body, but no.
Yeah, I do.
No, I didn't expect that from you.
Well,
It's not really nice.
what do you think, though?
What do you mean? What do you think? It's no.
Maybe we
Will never happen.
never.
No, just friends. Friends
Friends.
meeting for coffee, looking after cats, things like that.
So you're addictees, basically. You just meet me, put these sexy pictures on Facebook, know that I'm thinking about you.
You're mental? What's wrong with you?
Just a man.
Let's change the
With-
subject.
Now, that's pretty much how it would play out with most girls. They're just not ready for that level of crassness. Yeah, sure, I can do that for you, of course. I don't mind doing that. I could
you.
ask a favour in return
Ah,
as
but-
well.
Sure, no problem.
'Cause you've got these lovely lips, and it would be great if you could just give me a blowjob one time quickly. Like, we just find a time that's good for
You
you.
serious?
Yeah, not
joking.
now
No,
in
you're
a coffee
joking.
shop, but another day.
Sure? I'm your friend, Richard.
That's why I'm asking you, because it's been so
Our
long.
friends
and-
don't do this for each
Well,
other.
just make an exception, because it's been a while, and look at your
can't believe-
sexy
I
lips
can't believe
and
you-
stuff.
what
It
you're
would be-
saying.
I'm sure you're great at
You're
it.
sick.
Just quickly.
I don't want to
Wouldn't-
talk to you. I
just
don't want
once.
to talk to you. No, no, no. I don't want
And I'll
to
look after your cat forever. Well, it would be nice if that was the way the world worked, but it's not, and women don't think like that, and there's no place to bring it up. So keep choosing those in the game, but in real life, never.
Кто прокнет? 100%.
Not again. All you ever do is just ask, like, take advantage of my feelings for you, because you know, you just
Your
always
feelings
getting-
for me? What kind of feelings? Friends' feelings.
Yeah, of course.
Best friends' feelings. This is what best friends are for.
Yeah, maybe. As
Что?
much as that might be true, it's not the way to say it, is it? So you want to get what you want, but in a smoother way.
С ума сойти. Давай это попробуем.
Sure. What are friends for?
Exactly. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Don't be such a doormat, pushover,
Ну,
wet
это я знал,
blanket,
что это не прокнет.
damp squib, all of these things. Basically a wussy. You can do better, be a bit tougher, have more respect for yourself.
Начни себя уважать.
Try it again. If you want to get out of the friend zone, it's the only way.
Да давайте я попробую.
Yeah, of course I can do that. Yeah, no problem. I could come even twice a day, like in the morning. And when
very
does
much.
he eat? I don't know, morning, evening, whatever. Yeah.
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 So
Okay, great.
twice a day
And he
would
likes
be okay.
tuna, salmon.
Yes, salmon, his favorite dish.
Okay, great. I can. And
Ну, по
normally,
идее,
how
не
many
должно
courses?
прокнуть.
Like 1, 2,
3 is okay, is
3
enough.
courses. It's like an hour. Yeah, I can kind of skip work a little bit and come.
You're such a good friend. I'm so happy I have you.
Боже, они, сука, рили такой акцент ёбский, блядь. Не так.
Nah, man, you can't give her everything she wants all the time. Otherwise, you're never going to get out of the friend zone, are you? And that's what you want.
Неужели, блядь, здесь один правильный ответ? С ума сойти.
You know, I'd love to help, but actually, I'm pretty busy this week. Yeah, I don't
Minus
think
two.
I'd have time. Sorry, maybe.
Please think about it. Maybe you can do it. Just a few hours a day.
Maybe I could, but I'm not sure, you know, what time I'm free and stuff, and I don't want to tell you I can, and then your cat's like waiting
I
for
thought I
his
can ask you a favor.
salmon and stuff, and then I'm not there, you know.
Okay, never mind.
You can find someone else, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
sure.
Next time. Sometimes we need to say no, and these girls that put you in the friend zone, they always ask favors, and you're kind of chasing them all the time. The way to break out is to start treating them more like a friend rather than a girl that you're trying to date, and this is a way to do it. So it's the correct option here. Who are you going to the festival with?
With my boyfriend.
Ah, this guy, yeah. How is that, by the way, relationship?
It's okay. It's okay.
Only okay.
It's not perfect.
Tell me more.
He's very busy recently. We don't get enough time together. So I see him like once or twice a week. He's always in the office. Or even when he's at home, he's on his computer. So there is not much communication between us.
So he doesn't really pay attention to you and stuff.
Looks like that. Yeah, it looks like that to me. It's probably his project taking too much time.
Бать, шкура тупая, сука. В тильт меня вгоняет.
Well, yeah, he's not perfect, but I mean, could you really do better?
Really? You think so little about me?
Oh, I mean, you're nice and all, but I mean, imagine like you were looking for another man. Like,
Really?
there wouldn't be that many lining up, would there?
I disagree. I think many guys would like to go out with me.
Yeah, but they're mostly like weirdos and freaks and guys that just want sex and bye-bye,
Anyway, it's not nice to hear.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes you got to hear the truth. So stay with him because I think you're kind of, you know, that's the
Okay,
best
thanks
you
for
can
your
do.
advice.
Шо?
This is
Шо? И
close
это
to being
прокнуло?
right, but it's a
Алло,
little bit
блядь,
harsh, a little
алло.
bit evil, and not the right time since she's already suffering.
Anyway, let's change the subject. How are you? How's it going? Work?
Yeah, work's all right. I have some interesting projects actually, and one of them didn't work out, but two are looking really promising. And if something happens, it could be pretty
exciting.
big. Yeah. So I won't say more because you know what I'm like. I'm more action than
Yeah,
words. So
true.
I'll tell you if it works out. And
Okay. Are you looking at this guy? Yeah?
Ор. На самом деле, эта подруга с хуёвым акцентом милее, чем та жируха, которая сидела в кафе. Про какие ответы я хочу все услышать. Выбирайте чат. Вы сами выберите.
yeah, I mean, she's got these really nice boobs and stuff. Look, can you see them? Like very like firm and round. I mean, I can't
believe.
see, but if you imagine naked, I think would be pretty good, right? Oh, but don't be jealous because
I'm not
you've got.
jealous.
Well, of course, because you've got an amazing ass. Why would you be jealous? Do you remember that time when we did yoga together and you were doing
Yeah,
this?
and you were
what is
staring
it?
at my ass.
You saw? You know,
Of course, it was mirrored there.
What is it? Cat, cow, dog, whatever. Was it cat, downward facing dog or something like this?
Yeah.
That is brilliant. You have to show me that some more. Brilliant. You're her friend. Why are you choosing that? It's not the time to give a compliment. It's not the time to give her validation. You want her to get out of your friend
Короче,
zone.
я предлагаю,
Not
выбирайте
get
сами.
deeper in
То,
it
что вы
by just
напишите, я
giving her
выберу.
exactly what she
Любое.
wants, but
Полностью
get
ваш
nothing in
вариант.
return.
Полностью.
That's very annoying because guys always do that. On a date with a girl, they're
Yeah.
checking out other girls and they think
Cool.
girls don't see it, but they do actually.
And what's the problem with that?
Makes me feel like I'm not beautiful enough, to be honest.
Блядь. Вы уверены, что это можно дожимать? Чат, если меня забанят, это только по вашей, блядь, вине.
Oh, come on, that's bullshit. Everyone thinks you're very sexy. And
Really?
Yeah, your body and stuff. Yeah. I was sitting, you know my friends Alex and Mahmoud and Raitgad. I was sitting with them the other day and they were just saying like, who was it? I think it was Mahmoud. He said, I would fuck Lilia all day, all night, like 6 times,
You
whatever.
don't need to discuss.
And then Alex said he'd love to like jizz somewhere on your face or something.
You
and-
guys don't have
and
any
then
other subjects to talk
Raitgad
about?
was like, maybe we could all do it together, get her drunk, and she might be into that. Can you ask her next time you see her if she likes that?
meet them ever again, please.
Well, they want to meet you, and I think they're willing to do whatever it takes.
They don't
but-
need to.
So don't worry. Many men are looking at
Okay.
you, checking you out, imagining sticking it in different places and all of
No,
that.
I'm absolutely
Nothing
confident.
wrong with your looks. Be
Thank you
very
very
confident.
much.
Yeah.
That
So
sounds like a compliment to me.
So So look, Mahmoud's having this big party on Friday night. We're all going to be there, and maybe you could come. You know, just
no
you and
way.
the boys.
No, I'm not coming. I
Three
don't care
guys.
about Mahmoud
Three
and
guys.
all your friends.
You never had this kind of fantasy?
I
Look,
never had this.
let me put it to you like this. You said you're not feeling confident. So imagine on Friday night, you've got all these men just begging to...
It's not gonna work.
Do
Believe
things
me.
to you.
Shut up, please.
Just
Shut
trying to help your
Annoying.
confidence.
No,
Think of it like a
Richard.
life coaching class to be more confident.
Вот это
No.
триггерит, блядь.
No, you're not Friday. Just for an hour, you can pop in.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, here and
I'm
see.
very upset now.
Really? Okay, I was just trying to, you know, help your mood
No,
because you
please
said.
don't do anything about it. No, it's not that big problem.
Okay, but just so you know, there are lots of men that like you, fantasize about you, basically just want
You're
you.
right.
Right now, they're probably at home doing things and thinking about you. You're the one they think about.
Great news. This is what I need to know.
That's
Thank you
okay.
very much.
Anytime.
Простите, чат, а чё вы за вебку молчите, ебать? Алло? Вам же не видно.
I applaud your, you know, comradeship, bringing your friends into it, especially Mahmoud. You know, that guy would really be into it. But definitely no place for that kind of thing outside of the game, of course.
Выбирайте, чат, выбирайте. Походу задержка большая. Тупорафлянки банят за визуальную порнуху, а не за такие фразы. Если ты будешь обсуждать секс на стриме, тебя забанят. Можешь не сомневаться. Говорите.
Алло,
Алло.
алло, ты меня слышишь,
Да.
Алло, говорю, бля.
Я тебя слышу, слышишь ты?
Алло, вас не слышно.
Ну, блядь, ну хули мне сделать теперь? Сейчас попробую пофиксить, меня не слышно в Steam. Steam Settings Voice. Микрофон Blue Yeti. Сейчас, инсайс. Попробуй позвонить теперь. Вы меня слышите, да? Слышите, найс. Алло, блядь.
Алло.
Алло.
О, бля, здорово, братан. Ты что там это, слышь? Бабе-то это сказал, пригласил ее на вечеринку, а то я бы ее это, слушай, прям как, блядь, барашка бы нахуй натянул бы.
Да, пригласил.
Она придет или нет?
Сказала, что ты черный не придет.
В смысле черный, блядь? Где вы сидите? Я сейчас приду, ебало ей набью, бля. Я выезжаю нахуй, сиди там.
Блять, голосец. Блять, просто голосину. Я уезжаю. Жди там, блять. Ух. Фух. Сука. Так Бейли... Да, брат.
Алло, блядь, слышь, я, короче, не приеду, приора не заводится, слышь, блядь. Короче, там сам дай ей леща, блядь, и все.
Б хотите, да, чат? Ладно, выбираю Б.
But there's nothing wrong with the way you look, and I think you just need to be more confident.
Very sweet. Thank you. I'll try.
Now here she's trying to bait a compliment, but you didn't fall for it, so well done. That's exactly what you should do, just a quick response with the facts.
By the way, I saw your ex-girlfriend a
Who,
few days
Agatha?
ago. Yes, her. She was with a nice guy.
Nice guy. That's
Nice one.
What, he looked good and
He did.
And she looked
He did,
happy?
And she did.
that's shit, to be
They
honest.
looked happy to me. Do you still have feelings for her?
Well, I don't want to be with her, but I'd rather she was unhappy, not being with me, you know, than happy with some dude.
Right. And how about your love life? Are you still single?
Ну, короче, это не прокнет, это, ну, типа, это хуйня. Вот это нужно сказать. Нет, вот это или вот это прокнет. Вот это не прокнет, но вот это вот 100% сработает. Алло.
Эй, бля, братан, слышь?
Да.
Ты скажи, что ты, бля, мастурбируешь. Скажи, как есть, заебал. Что ты там, блядь, что-то подбираешь? Скажи, что ты пиздец, хуй в труху, руки в мозолях, блядь. Что ты, будь мужчиной, нахуй.
Yeah, I'm single, and you know it's really hard because you know I'm a sex addict, and when I have a girlfriend, I'm like having sex all day long, basically, and so being single is really hard. So I'm basically, you know, I'm masturbate basically like maybe 10, 12,
Oh, don't tell me
sometimes
this
more
shit.
times per day.
Please.
You know, just sometimes watching videos, sometimes just think about something, sometimes
You're
listen
sick.
to something, maybe remember something.
Okay, stop it. Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Got it.
But they say it's
Yes.
healthy, right? So it's okay.
Very healthy.
And it uses a lot of
Пацаны, на
calories
самом деле
when
ты
you go to
пиздёшь.
the gym
Your
as
head
much.
is
Для среднего плохо потом видеть не будете. Терёха на 1 глаз слепой вообще.
Serious point here, guys. Actually, don't jerk off so much. Makes you better with women. When you're a bit hungry, when you're out there, when your testosterone's up a bit, when you want sex more, you're more likely to actually even approach girls and, you know, work hard to have good conversations and meet them. So, less jerking off.
Выбирайте чатик. Блять, инсайд, ёпотный, бро. Алло.
Бля, братан, завтра в глазную больницу едем, слышь, я что-то ослеп, нахуй.
Блять. Умираю, сука. Бля, что-то А, Е, Б, С. Что-то вы вообще не все рандомно назвали. Дружно, дружно. Е, С, окей, 1-1. Е, 2 Е. 1 Б. Бля, что так мало людей, что ли, в чате, что, блядь, так мало сообщений по поводу этого, что выбираем. Ладно, там, давайте Е.
There's one guy I
Как
really
терпила,
like
блядь.
actually, and I've known her for a while. We're kind of friends, you know. We meet sometimes for coffees and stuff, and she's kind of the one that I want. So,
Do I know her?
kind of, yeah. But never mind. But you know, I'm just waiting for the day she just realizes that, you know, good old Richard, her good friend, is the one who she should be with.
I hope you're not talking about me.
You hope that I'm not, and therefore I'm not. So no, it's another girl that I meet, friends, coffee, and
I would
no,
love
of
to meet
course.
her as well.
Oh, you'd like to meet her? Oh, well, you know what? She really just hates people, and girls especially. She just...
Is she on Facebook? Do you have any pictures of her?
No, you know what? When she was young, someone took her picture and then they immediately died. So she never lets anyone take their pictures. So there's nothing exists of her. No
Is
pictures.
there any chance I can see her?
Maybe. I'll tell you what. I'll talk to her and let's, forget about that. You'll probably meet her one day. Yeah, I'm sure you'll meet her. Maybe. Chill it out a bit. Don't need to be so eager. Treat her like you would treat any of your other friends.
Выбирайте. ББ. Это я с прошлой смотрю, то, что вы писали. БА. Ну, А это типа стопроцентный вариант. П это... Это тоже вариант, наверное. А вот Д... Д, мне кажется, это как раз тот вариант, который неправильный. Ну, почему-то все спамят Б, ладно.
Yeah, I'm still single, but I did have a date recently with this girl, yeah, and she was, she's very pretty, but also she's just really intelligent. We had a great conversation. So only one date so far, but definitely want to see her
Выбирайте
again.
неправильные, окей?
She seems great, actually.
Okay, I'm happy for you.
It's not sexy to just let her think that you're chilling at home playing PlayStation and, never seeing any girls. So why not have a dating life? It's going to make you more attractive, make her work harder to try and get you and move you out of the friend zone so that she sees you in a different light. It's the correct option.
Нет, Фикус, я просто хочу выбирать неправильные варианты. Проходит неделя, тебе приходит сообщение от нее. О боже мой, парни такие козлы, мне очень нужно поговорить с тобой. Просто Найс подпись, братан. Найс подписал подругу. Гёл. Ты всегда можешь на меня рассчитывать, немного подождать, прежде чем отвечать. Блять, ну, это тупо гайд от меня, пацаны. Крина мне что-то пишет, я сижу, играю в пуб, и она говорит, я к тебе сегодня не приеду. Я не отвечаю 5 минут, она говорит, ладно, приеду. Тупо Света дяди Сёмы. Работает 100%.
Remember that you need to treat her just like one of your average friends. Sometimes you can be busy, sometimes you can be doing stuff. You want to move away a little bit so that she starts working harder for you.
Типа, где ты? Почему ты не отвечаешь? Не отвечать в течение 2 часов. Настя ее там уже выебать во все дыры. Ебать, что? Ну, это правильный ответ. Это, ебать, сомневаюсь, этот, блядь. О, боже, блядь. Что-то я уже знаю, что вы напишете.
Don't do it. To be honest, I've never done it. And look at me. You don't need to do it. It's a little bit too long, a little bit artificial, but it's not the worst option in this case.
Ля, братан, если ты стремаешься, пиструн свой скинуть, я тебе могу свой скинуть, перешлешь ей просто по-братски, понял?
How are you doing?
Not very good.
Why?
It's my boyfriend. We broke up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
We did. It was actually the right time to finish our relationship, to end it. 3 years
Yeah, it's
after all
terrible.
these years. Yes, I thought he was the right person to be my husband.
Not now, right?
Yes, not now. We couldn't sort out our relationship, and I had to end it.
That's awful.
Yeah.
So bad.
yeah.
You must be really sad.
I'm very sad. I'm very disappointed.
Okay. Well, look, I've got something that might cheer you up. Hang on a second.
Okay.
Сейчас бухлишка принесет.
Look what I've got for Lilia.
What is that?
Well, I hope you like trees.
Ну, вы настоящие
Kumquats,
друзья.
Because it's a kumquat tree. Yeah.
What tree?
Yeah, you can eat them and I don't know. Just look at it. 'Cause it's beautiful,
funny.
right? You
It
like
is.
it?
Yes, I do.
Great. So,
Nice
you know, remember this was like the new time in your life and it all started with the kumquat tree. I think
Right.
it's a nice thing. Okay.
Thank you.
So you take it home, yeah?
I will one day. I will. Could you please just put it somewhere?
Okay, I'll put him out
I'll
there
take
and
it
I'll
home.
play some classical music because he likes it. So I'll do
Do you
that.
have a glass of wine for me?
Yeah, I can get you a glass of wine.
Thank you very much.
Got some. Actually, do you want kumquat wine or just
No, just white,
normal boring white
dry
wine?
wine.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
that one. Thank you.
I actually like this one, to be honest. But there's a better option here. But you know, I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, take this.
you.
Cheers.
Yes.
Братан, слышь, короче, вино подсыпаешь и что-нибудь такое, блядь, ну, чтобы нормально ее взяло, понял? Я тебе говорю, я так делал, блядь, уже, работает нормально. Что ты
Понял.
там, насыпал что-нибудь ей?
Да,
Да, блядь,
творога
опять не
подзалупного.
слышно, заебал. Алло, блядь,
Алло.
я тебя не слышу, блядь, ты заебал, блядь, купи себе нормальный микрофон, ебаный в рот, блядь.
Nice,
Very
right?
nice.
So, tell me what happens. We're going to talk about it anyway. Better to get it out the way.
Nothing special. I just took a minute to analyze what's going on, and I realized I wasn't happy in this relationship, and I thought that relationship is something nice,
Yeah.
but it wasn't for me, and it was right time to end it up.
Hang on a minute. So you ended it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Of course.
that's worth a cheers.
Блядь, я читаю эти ответы и просто в ахуе сижу. Сейчас позвонит Махмуд и скажет, короче, первым делом суй ей в рот, блядь. Блядь.
Oh, you poor thing. Come here.
What are you doing?
Он
I was
взлетел
just stroking your hair because it relieves stress, they say. Did you hear this?
No, I haven't.
I'll send you the article. So. Sadness and sexuality don't really go together, so the wrong time for that move, old boy.
Но это типа хуёвый вариант, это стопроцентный. Какой мы хотим услышать. Это 50%, это 100.
You know, I understand because it's hard now because you were spending every day together and it's like, you know, something missing from your life that was always there. But that doesn't mean that it was good, right? So it will be hard for you, but it's still the right decision.
It
and
is,
you
for
will
sure.
be happier for sure. So it's all
so.
going to be okay, don't worry.
Thank you. Thank you for your support.
It's anytime.
How about you? How's your love life?
Oh, my love life? Well, I had some dates, but didn't meet anyone special yet, so it's okay.
Okay.
Correct, that's the right option. So I guess you haven't been home crying all day, right? You've been doing things to distract yourself. I
No,
hope.
of course not. I was trying to distract myself. I finally had my yoga
Ah,
classes.
yeah, cool. That's nice, relaxing and
Yes,
stuff.
meeting my friends for coffee. Friends I haven't seen for ages. You finally
Yeah.
have time for you.
Yeah.
and shopping.
Ah, you were shopping. That's like the common one, right? Women when they
Probably,
wanna
yes. I
feel
was
better, go
laughing
shopping.
at them, but like it really works, you know. In fact, I got this dress. Tell me if you like
Show
it.
me.
Here.
Yeah, I mean the blue is your color probably, so
It's gold, isn't it?
it's clearly blue.
Блядь, и вот
Anyone, do you
это
like it?
пасхалка. Вот это пасхалочка тупо. Ну, стопроцентный вариант очевидно Б, 50 на 50 очевидно Д. Вот это очевидно нет, а вот это хуй знает. Наверное, тоже нет.
Oh, it's a great dress. You know what? If you were wearing that, I'd just like to just jizz all over it right here.
Take it. Oh,
Okay, got it. You ready? Oh, baby, where you going? Ah, how romantic.
Я же рофлю.
Yeah, it's cool. You know, it would actually look really good on my bedroom floor.
Why would it be in your bedroom floor?
I don't know. I mean, it wouldn't be because you came to my bedroom, got naked, fell on the
Exactly.
floor, and then whatever. I just mean that it's a nice, like, you know, I have carpet and curtains and stuff, and it would match the color. That's all. With the
I don't
carpet,
understand.
mainly with the carpet. Don't worry about it. Anyway, it's a nice dress.
Okay.
Well done. I think it's a good choice. Good dress selecting. Oops, nearly got in trouble there, but just got away with it. And you know, it's not worth being verbally sexual before you've kissed a girl. Really, in most cases, it fails.
Ну так а
So
нахуй
tell
ты
me
делаешь,
about
чтобы
that
она прокала,
girl
да,
that
он
you said you
уёбан.
liked, and you had a couple of dates.
Ah, Rebecca, yeah. Well, we had a nice date.
Okay.
But then I kind of texted her like, hey, how are you? Let's meet again soon. Go for a drink or something. And she didn't reply. But I don't know, maybe she died or is in hospital or lost her phone or something like
The
this.
reason for that is because you're too awkward.
Awkward,
Sure.
me?
Yes. You don't have social skills at all.
Нихуя. Я даже не знаю, блядь, здесь какие-то все ответы такие конченые, блядь. Ай.
Moi? Awkward? Come here, let me tell you something about that.
What? What's that?
Who's awkward now, eh?
Teacher!
Look how ticklish you are. You're so awkward. So embarrassing to be with someone so awkward.
Блядь, чат, это
This
шок,
is actually a very
ёбаный
good way to
шок.
escalate things because it's kind of between playful and sexual. So it should be accepted by most girls. They should be fine with it, but it allows you to get a little bit intimate. So tell me, have you got anything nice to look forward to? Any plans coming?
Yeah, of course. First of all, I'm going to Russia to see my parents and my grandparents. I haven't seen them for ages.
Back to Russia. You're going to meet Putin?
Hope so. Hopefully I will.
Excellent. No.
And then when I'm coming back, I'm starting my interior design course.
Ah, very cool.
very
Yeah, you were talking about that
excited.
for a long time.
Yeah, I'm waiting. And now it's starting.
Brilliant. That'll be great. That's something to look forward to.
It
All right. Well, cheers. Actually, the third toast, you need to drink it all. That's like tradition in my family, and yeah.
I'll try.
So anyway, yeah.
Бля, у нас после третьей ксигу курят. Ну, тех-то курит. Ой, ясно, сука, скотина, пей до конца. Что она не вывозит.
Oh, come on. What's that?
Can
Useless.
finish it.
I have to do it, but it's only because it's my family tradition, you know? Not because.
You're not nervous or something?
No, of course not, but just for tradition.
Okay.
Найс. С это прокает, А не прокает, Б 50 на 50. Я уверен на 90%, что С прокнет. А мы типа не смотрим уже хуёвые отвалы, провалы, хуёвые ответы. Ладно, чат, я нажимаю то, что хотите.
I'm gonna miss you when you're away. You know that. I'm gonna miss you. Gonna miss you. Gonna miss you.
Тупо fail fish.
This is another nice way to escalate. Again, you know, it's a bit of fun and they're smiling. And it's actually easier to go for the kiss when the girl is relaxed, smiling, and you're in this playful kind of situation. I've ruined the friendship. 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 And that's that.
Сука. Ну вот это... Если бы он, сука, еще не наигранно это сделал, была бы nice тема. Я думаю, это типа 50 на 50, это 100%.
This is so weird. We shouldn't do this.
Боже, почему это актерская игра, как будто, блядь, какую-то порнуху снимает? Блядь, ужасная, просто, блядь, ужасная. Я, конечно, порнуху никогда в жизни не смотрел, просто друг рассказывал, что там ужасная актерская
This is a
игра.
bit of psychology here because you can think that the possible objection is that she becomes uncomfortable, she remembers that you've been friends for so long, you shouldn't do it. So if you're the one to voice this concern, then she's likely to take the opposite tack. So it's the right choice, very smart, bunch of psychology at work here, and it works very well in practice.
Ну, здесь это, мне кажется, что здесь нет ответов, типа, неправильных, по идее. Ну, хотя цель секс, так что Б, наверное, неправильный. В спальню рано, С это правильный ответ. Короче, что хотите, чат. Ну, А, блядь, это типа зашкварный вариант. Слишком рано говорить А, я уверен. С правильный, А и хуй знает. Цель девушка, а не секс. Бля, ну там вообще написано было цель секс. Когда мы начинали. Но я не могу решить, потому что чат пишет и А, и С одновременно. Я не могу сказать, чего больше. Ладно, давайте С.
Feel a bit more comfortable. This is the right choice. You kind of want to find a balance between moving really fast and aggressively to kind of being too slow, right? So carry on, escalate things slowly, let her get comfortable and used to the fact, and also get her more turned on.
Do you have a condom?
Ну, конечно, но правильный ответ это Е. С я хуй знает. Может быть 50 на 50. Б тоже может быть 50 на 50. Но вот это рофл ответы, ебать.
Condom? Why? You have some like, AIDS or some... Oh, not syphilis.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
If it's chlamydia, it's okay, I don't mind. It doesn't do anything to men. always practice safe sex.
Правильный ответ это С. Здесь, походу, все неправильные, кроме С.
Oh no, I don't have one, but maybe I could just put it in a little bit. Just a little bit.
Алло.
Ля, братан, ну ты что там, скоро вечеринку на заднем дворе устроишь?
Какую?
Ну там это, ну, бойню на шоколадной фабрике. Ну типа это, там, спиннинг закинуть в черный омут, там, вялого заправить в задний карман, я не знаю. Или, ну там, ну бля, ну шарануться жахлом в пердячую вену, бля.
Бля, нет, что, почему? Продолжить.
And then I just finish like somewhere else. Where do you want it? Like here or?
No.
But maybe you could just
No, Richard. No. I don't like this idea at all.
Okay. Okay, you blew it, but hopefully you'll get another chance.
Ну, Е это правильный ответ. Вы хотите видеть правильный ответ?
I think we should take it slow, like relax a little bit, because obviously I'd like, but I want like to buy some candles and, do things properly. I need to get a new playlist and things like this, because you're a special girl and...
Блять, сейчас прокнет. Нахуй я нажал, сейчас прокнет. Ёбаный в рот.
What are you, a girl?
О, нет, не прокнул, слава богу. Ну давайте уже это ради интереса.
Condom? No, I don't. Do you have one?
No, I don't have.
Oh, well, forget about that bullshit, right? I've got a friend, he was like a doctor, and he said if you just wash in like antibacterial after, you can't get anything, and even if you get AIDS these days, you don't die, you just take some pills and stuff. So it's no big deal, don't worry about it,
Well,
I don't think we need it.
But I don't think it's a good idea.
It's a very good idea, darling.
No, I better go.
Where are you going, to freshen up? You can clean your pussy for me.
Сука.
When a girl's coming to your house, you've always got to be prepared. Kind of like a Boy Scout, but older.
Да, как пионер.
Yeah, of course I've got one. Got one right here. My shoe.
You're prepared.
Yeah, my mum told
Сука, в
me.
пятку засунул. Ёбаный в рот, понять будет.
Now you don't want to break the action and the mood, so to speak. So
Просто
make sure
спускай
that you've
достает.
got some strategic placements around the house, so that you don't need to go far, or even worse, run down to the store to buy something.
Тупо, блять, достаешь с пятки, по-другому чувствует запах, говорит, ну
Yeah,
нахуй,
of course.
и уходит. Упаковки на упаковку уж открыть надо.
There you go.
Да я ж такую руку. Ой, блядь. Но это, вероятнее всего, правильный вариант. Типа, как он говорил, что ты якобы заставляешь ее в оппозицию. Ну, типа, ты как Путлер, а она как Навальный.
Oh, finally, God. All those years of friendship, boring. Tell me about your day. All this shit. And then finally, get in there, my son. Yeah.
Oh no, so it was only for sex.
Yeah.
Ебать, ебало довольное.
It's one of those moments, wasn't it, where it's just better not to say exactly what you were thinking.
Ну что, чатик, выбирайте. Заканчивай уже, если я тебе просплю свидание, я отпишусь. Так ты же не подпишешь на Алекс Дарк. А? Ладно, ну это типа
That was amazing, but
правильный ответ.
do you think it will ruin our friendship?
You can try.
This is psychology at work here. You're the one that voices the concern so that she's going to present the other argument. And that stops her going home thinking, oh, I'm not sure about this. Actually, it's bad. Maybe we shouldn't do it. And texting you that she doesn't want to carry on any kind of romantic relationship. So it's the right choice.
Казанова тупо.
Sometimes we need to say no, and these girls that put you in the friend zone, they always ask favors, and you're kind of chasing them all
Yes,
the
according
time.
to Bible,
The way to
неправильный
break
ответ.
out is to start treating them more like a friend rather than a girl that you're trying to date, and this is a way to do it. So it's the correct option here. This is close to being right, but it's a little bit harsh, a little bit evil, and not the right time since she's already suffering.
Капитан, капитан, как слышно? Нам нужно срочно запустить жахлого разведчика для анализа местности. Капитан, блядь, проводите операцию «Белый гром» в Африке срочно. Нужно ударить конницей с тыла по укреплениям межюжных холмов.
Now here she's trying to bait a compliment, but you didn't fall for it, so well done. That's exactly what you should do, just a quick response with the facts. It's not sexy to just let her think that you're chilling at home playing PlayStation and, never seeing any girls. So why not have a dating life? It's going to make you more attractive, make her work harder to try and get you and move you out of the friend zone so that she sees you in a different light. It's the correct option. Remember that you need to treat her just like one of your average friends. Sometimes you can be busy, sometimes you can be doing stuff. You want to move away a little bit so that she starts working harder for you. It's a little bit too long, a little bit artificial, but it's not the worst option in this case. I actually like this one, to be honest, but there's a better option here, but, I hope you enjoyed it. Correct? That's the right option.
Correct.
Oops, nearly got in trouble there, but just got away with it. And, it's not worth being verbally sexual before you've kissed a girl. Really, in most cases, it fails. This is actually a very good way to escalate things because it's kind of between playful and sexual. So it should be accepted by most girls. They should be fine with it, but it allows you to get a little bit intimate. This is another nice way to escalate. Again, it's a bit of fun and they're smiling. And it's actually easier to go for the kiss when the girl is relaxed, smiling.
Но я тебе так скажу, вот в ее пещере живым организмом глаза не нужны, как бы, я тебе сразу говорю. Нормально зайдет.
You can think that the possible objection